Number 6, your mother is not able to empathize with you or anyone else for that matter. A good example of that is a daughter who's telling her mother that the guy she's dating, it's not really clicking because he's not treating her nicely and he's not being who she wants the guy that she wants to date to be. And the mother, instead of listening and empathizing with her feelings and saying, I'm sorry you feel that way, I'm sorry he's not the right one, goes, yeah, but honey, he has money. I think you should stay with him. I think you should give him a chance because he has money and that would be good for you. Which is the mother going after her own interest in wanting a rich husband for her daughter and not wanting her to be happy. A very important part of this stinger is that these mothers do not want to listen. They don't want to in tune with your feelings. It's always about them and their reaction to the circumstance. And their feelings are always more important than yours. Yours are minor and don't count. And this is what kind of discredits your emotional world and makes hers very important, makes you want to cater to hers again. Stinger number 7 is your mother cannot deal with her own feelings. Her feelings, or anyone else's feelings for that matter, but her emotional range reaches from cold, neutral, or angry. There's nothing else in between. No sadness allowed, no pensiveness allowed, no worries allowed, none of that. It's cold, neutral, angry. That's it. And the same way that she doesn't allow herself to hold those feelings, she will not allow her daughter to hold those feelings as well. Stinger number 8, your mother is extremely judgmental. She will devalue you in everything you do and be critical towards everything you try. For example, if you're taking ballet lessons and you're excited as a little girl and you're dancing, she'll be like, you're such a klutz, get a hold of yourself. Or if you meet the guy of your dreams, for example, she will tell you that he's not worthy of your love or he's not good enough. If you meet a guy of her dreams, she will try to get you convinced that he's the one, no matter how you feel about it. And then she will be critical of you. Why are you like that? No wonder you're still single. Why are you like that? Nobody's gonna love you if you're gonna be like that. So she will try to devalue you and make you feel small in order to hold the peace. Critical and judgmental narcissistic mothers love to triangulate you with your siblings. So one girl will be the pretty one, the other one will be the smart one. That might sound fun at first to be the smart one, but after a while you start wondering, am I that ugly? Because my sister's always the pretty one. And even being the pretty one, she starts wondering if she's a stupid because she's not as smart as a smart one. What that really does is indirectly telling you that you're deficient and that part of you is missing and being critical and judgmental towards you as a person. She shouldn't play out siblings against one another, especially sisters. Stinger number 9, your mother treats you like a friend, not a daughter. This sadly often happens with very young girls when they're between the ages of 6 and 12 and the parents are experiencing a divorce. Narcissistic mothers will abuse their daughters. I call it emotional incest, as a friend, and will start telling their daughters about their affairs, their sexual encounters, their father's affairs, will try to push them against their father, and will tell these girls things that are absolutely not age appropriate, that not only give them a horrible feeling, but also make them feel illoyal to their fathers, make them feel overwhelmed with information that they cannot handle about sex, about relationships, and make them feel, and this is the worst part, responsible for their mother's happiness. They try to, step up to the plate and be the mother's best friend because they want mommy to feel better, but they can't do that as kids. This is horrible and something that only a narcissistic mother would do. The last stinger, stinger 10, is that your mother has absolutely no boundaries with you. This goes two ways. One is that she shares information with you that you do not want to hear. Even if you don't want to hear it, she'll cross that boundary and just give you all the things that you don't want to hear about. Her life, her private life, her sex life, her girlfriend's lives, all of that, which kind of overwhelm you and put you in an uncomfortable position. A friend of mine once told me that she's lost her baby in month 4, and she told her mother, she confided into her mother, she cried about it with her. She spent the whole evening with her trying to, grasp this horrible pain in the situation. 2 weeks later, she heard it from the grapevine. Her mother has told the entire family, the entire circle of friends, and that information, that so very personal, hurtful, horrible, tragic information hit my friend back on top of her head. and everybody knew about her pain. Now, if you want to share that because you have an urge to share that because you need help and you want to, bring it out publicly, that's absolutely fine. But if you confide in your mother and she shares it without asking you for consent, that is a very narcissistic display. That is her getting the attention for her being such a victim grandmother, for her losing her grandchild, rather than how you feel. She doesn't care how you feel.